Here's your chapterless, cinematic, romantic, and emotional 1,800-word sci-fi story for YouTube. Title: He accidentally captured an alien girl with his trap. She feared he'd eat her, but not like that. Description: On a harsh alien world, a human survivalist captures a mysterious girl in a trap. She thinks he wants to devour her, but the only thing he consumes is her fear, her silence, and eventually her heart. A story of survival, trust, and a love that defies biology. Story: The planet Thelos V wasn't supposed to be habitable. Not for humans, at least. But Silas Grant wasn't most humans. A former exo-warfare engineer turned hermit, Silas had chosen exile over war. 4 or 5 years, he lived alone in the jagged red canyons of the Los, hunting for food, scanning for seismic shifts, and setting traps. Clever, quiet things meant to catch meat and keep him alive. He never expected a girl to fall into one. The snap of metal and hiss of energy came early in the morning. Silas grabbed his rifle and ran toward the canyon rim. What he saw in the trap stopped him cold. Not an animal, not a beast, a being. She was curled at the base of the net, a shimmering figure with skin like lilac glass and eyes too big for her delicate face. Her fingers were webbed. Her chest rose and fell with panicked gasps. She hissed at him like a cornered cat. Silas lowered his weapon. Whoa, easy. You're not what I was expecting. She bared sharp, glistening teeth. Do not eat me. He blinked. What? I'm not. What the hell? She spoke in garbled tones, but the translator in his wrist comm clicked in. Eat? Kill? Use? No, Silas said, stepping closer. No, I swear. You tripped the wrong trap. Her name was Ilari. He would learn later. A native of the deeper valleys, hidden from most explorers. Her kind were skittish, semi-telepathic, and rumored to avoid humans entirely. Yet here she was, in his trap, trembling, expecting to be consumed. You're not food, he whispered, slicing open the trap's energy net with care. You're alive, and scared. I get that. She didn't run when he freed her. She watched him instead, eyes narrowed, chest heaving. And then she asked, in halting, translated speech, You touch me again, do I vanish? He shook his head. No, but I might. Her brow furrowed, confused. But she didn't flee. That night, she followed him back to the outpost. Silas didn't sleep. Not because she posed a threat. She didn't. But because she felt like something dangerous. Not to his life, to his loneliness. She sat near his power core, watching lights flicker on and off. When he handed her food, she sniffed it suspiciously, then took a cautious bite. He offered her a blanket. She wrapped it around herself like armor. He caught her staring at his reflection in the water tank. You really thought I was going to eat you? He asked gently. She hesitated. Humans come. Take. Cut. Use. Always fear that one day they eat. He sighed. Not all of us are like that. She tilted her head. But you are human. Yeah, he said. The broken kind. In the days that followed, Ilari stayed. She didn't speak much, but her presence filled a void he'd never admitted existed. She helped clean solar panels. She mimicked how he worked the scanner. She laughed. Softly. The first time he tripped over his own gear, and the sound startled them both. He learned she liked warmth, that she curled her tendrils when nervous, that she hummed to herself in sleep. She learned that he missed music, that he sometimes cried while cooking, that he wasn't afraid of death, but terrified of never being needed again. Then came the night of the sandstorm. The winds howled like monsters outside, and the outpost rattled in its bones. Ilari cowered in a corner, rocking. Silas wrapped a thermal blanket around her and sat nearby. You will eat me now, she whispered. Still not on the menu, he said. Then why keep me? He looked at her, really looked, because I needed to catch something. Just didn't know it would be someone. Their eyes locked. Then she reached out, slowly, fingers trembling, and touched his face. And he did the unthinkable. He leaned in and kissed her. Her lips were cool, soft, trembling. She didn't pull away. After that, Something changed. She stayed closer, sat beside him during meals, slept on the floor near his bunk. One evening, as the sun dipped into Thelos's sulphur sky, she pointed to his chest and asked, "What does it mean when I feel warm here, only when you look at me?" He smiled. "It means you've been eaten." Her eyes widened. "But not like that," he chuckled. "I mean your heart's been taken." She paused. "And yours?" He nodded. "Gone. Completely devoured." She touched her chest. Then his. "Then we are both eaten." But the universe has a cruel way of testing joy. A human survey drone passed overhead the next week. Its scanned log picked up an unclassified bioform in human proximity, which meant only one thing. Visitors were coming. Silas knew what would happen. Ilari was undocumented, unstudied. She'd be taken, tagged, tested, possibly never seen again. He packed supplies, grabbed weapons, prepared to hide her in the southern caves. But she stopped him. "No more running," she said. "They'll hurt you, then I will hurt back." "Ilari." She took his hand. "Or you come with me, down where no humans go." He hesitated. "You trust me that much?" She kissed his fingers. "You're already inside me, not in body. In being." He looked at the desert, then at her, then let's vanish. They fled that night, down into canyons no map had touched, past crystal-rooted forests, through bioluminescent rivers. Ilari led with inhuman speed, and Silas followed with stubborn loyalty. They disappeared from every scanner. Months passed. Back at his old station, the patrol found nothing but wind-blown tracks and a missing human ID tag. The file was marked, presumed dead, but far below Thelos's surface, in a living cave pulsing with heat and alien flora. Silas woke each morning beside Ilari. Their bodies fit strangely, their languages still tangled, but their hearts unmistakably bound. She taught him how to breathe the cave mist. He taught her how to say, "I love you," in 3 Terran dialects. They didn't just survive. They belonged. Years later, when a human expedition stumbled across traces of an unknown hybrid species, part human, part Thelosian, the debate raged across colonies and sectors. Could love really bridge species? Could it make something new? Something beautiful? They never found the parents. But somewhere in the caves of the Los, a girl with lavender skin and human eyes listened to old Earth music from a device her father once called magic. And in that place, no one was eaten, except fear and loneliness and everything that kept souls apart.